Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac. I'm Oracle Zero. If you noticed, we actually won a game of The Binding of Isaac. We defeated Mom. It was incredible. So now I'm going to give myself the gift of playing a different character. We're going as Cain. Should be a fun run. Cain starts with the Lucky Foot, which is an item that gives you a luck up and prevents pills from being bad, so we can take pills without worry. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we're wrapping up the holiday season, and if you are someone that has, a decent to good relationship, even just like an okay relationship with your parents, give them a call, shoot them a text, tell them you care about them. It goes a long way, and it's important to consider that a lot of them tried their best and were just young and didn't know what they were doing. And, sometimes they did know what they were doing, and if they regret it or trying to at least make amends or have a decent relationship, it's worth to at least meet them a little bit. But enough about parents. Some people have great relationships, some people have terrible relationships. Me, I'm playing the Binding of Isaac. Couldn't be happier. Did take 2 hearts of damage. Pretty fair. We got a little philosophical, a little deep emotionally, but got ourselves a heart, so let's continue on. Room had a lot of spiders. Speaking of spiders, it's a shame they're portrayed as negative creature. Oh man, this is it. This is it for old Kano. Yeah, the downside about Cain is he only has 2 hearts, so it's like you don't have a lot of wiggle room if you're taking dumb damage, which I am notorious for. So that's okay. We're gonna run it back. It was quick enough. We can tackle this next room. We got Obsessive Fly, so he's gonna follow us in whatever pattern we walk, which can be decent if we're getting chased, if we got a way to, if we can predict where the enemies are gonna be. But until then, I'm just gonna try to keep tearing away. And just like that, our win streak was at an end, but a streak of 1. I'm happy to break the loss streak, truth be told. That's going to be the real meta for a while, is breaking the loss streak. No, nothing. Don't even have coins in our donation machine to blow up, which is a little sad. And this room always, it's like, got a bunch of explodey boys, and then Grandpa Fly down there is trying to shoot us with his tears. But we got better tears. I don't know why we have a heart, because we took damage. Maybe we picked up a heart? I don't know. I gotta run that one back in post, which I'm probably not going to do that. I might watch the video again. I try to be as hands-off with the editing. And if you noticed, I had a fish head. It stinks. That will give us flies every once in a while. I have a 2-parter, and the second part's like 6 minutes. I tried splicing those episodes together, but the file that wanted to upload took, hours. Like it was really, it was ridiculous in my opinion. So I just went for the double upload. But I'm not working on the most up-to-date tech or software, but still my stuff's not terrible. It's recording this just fine and uploading to YouTube just fine, and I'm enjoying it. The hardest thing about doing something like Isaac episodes, or even just like a YouTube channel in general, is the consistency. And you know, if you watch anything or Twitch streaming, it's having a consistent schedule, be it uploads or going live. Like, you don't even really need to worry about the content too much, because you know, being yourself. And yeah, no, I'm really hoping Obsessive Fly helps, but this, I'm not looking at this favorably. Because we got to get close for Obsessive Fly to even, and yeah, the Gurglings just did a calculated dodge there, but amazingly we haven't taken any damage yet, which is cool. We got a spirit part for our troubles once we actually get through this. I bunked it up. That's par for the course here at Isaac. You know, it was difficult to deal with the Gurglings because of their trail, and of course they're spawning flies, and that's okay. It just goes to show, donate your money. Don't worry about capitalism and spending. Give it to the capitalism so they can give you more opportunities to spend. And you know, you can't argue with that. Got myself a little observer, Concrete, our cat. He is a goofball, and he's a menace to society, and he's my best friend. But Penny, so when we pick up when we pick up pennies, we're gonna get a little fart effect, which can be useful against enemies. But how many times are we gonna get pennies versus enemies? It's a great question. Alright, we got through this floor easy enough. I don't think we got our item room yet, so that's cool that we beat the boss without. And now we didn't even beat the boss yet, but we got it under wraps. And you know, maybe Concrete's my good luck charm. You know, he's silently watching, not judging. He clicks like when he enjoys the video. Alright, Magic Scab. HP plus luck up, which is great. So we're gonna get a good amount of drops, hopefully. You know, if we get enough money for an arcade, we can do good things as Cain. Great things, even. Yep. Unfortunately, Concrete likes to play SWAT at the TV, so I gotta pick him up and put him down. He was doing a good job, but he couldn't resist the allure. Wow, calculated, and then I just take damage anyways. But there you go, that's a Fart Penny in effect. Gimpy, that's cool, so when we take damage, we might drop a Spirit Heart. Not bad. I'm gonna pop this chest. Got a couple of pennies, got some bombs. Let's see what's in here. Heart. Worth it. And we got a Spirit Heart. Got enough coins to make a arcade viable. No secret room there, unfortunately. Yeah, not too many secret room options in here. For good luck, I shall donate a coin. No, with one bomb, I'm going to save it. Maybe we get a secret room, tinted rock. A lot of options for our next floor. Now Cain's having the recursive dream. Poor Cain. Alright, there we go. There's our arcade. So this is where the magic happens. which, not a lot of magic, unfortunately. Also biffed that bomb key shot, so, you know, I'm not hopefully we get some hearts. We can take advantage of heart drops. Then we'll be in a good position. Alright. Oh man, I just stood there. But we did get a spirit heart for our trouble, which is cool. I'm going to pick that up. A couple of keys. Or a couple of coins. Nice pennies. Got a heart drop from our... self-sacrifice room, which is nice. They didn't really give me time to react there, but it's okay. First one's on me, I guess. Alright, my furry son, Concrete, is being a troublemaker. Go. He gets like that when it's, you know, and I did give him some distraction kibble. Like, you ever do that? You ever know a cat is getting plenty of food, but you're like, I just want to be left alone for a couple of minutes. Have some kibble. Well, I got to do that every night with my Concrete because he is a mischievous feline. But I love him. He's a good boy. And we're pretty lucky. He gets along really well with everyone else in the house, which, you know, you can't ask for much. Alright, let's not suicide ourselves. But that was a pretty effective use of the invincibility frames of IV Bag. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, just like another heart. If we think we're going to take damage, we can pop IV Bag to try to do the Invinciframes. And here's another heart. Might as well take that. Gluttony would be cool. But, oh man, we couldn't even get Lard if he drops it, so I don't know. Walked into that one. And just a couple of hearts, which, you know, it'd be nice. Maybe we get a flying item, but I don't think so. Another instance of stupid damage, but you know, I got good hearts. I got good feelings. I got positive vibes. This sounds crazy, but a range up would be great. You know, range and damage up. I guess Jesus Juice. It's always nice. Toxic Splash, Mysterious Liquid. So that'll be nice. Do a little more. Oh, there you go. No, didn't mean to. Takes a little bit for the Invinciframes. Invinciframes. Invulnerframes? The frames you get when you take damage to prevent more consecutive damage. They last a little bit longer than I thought. But that's okay. We are going to use this key because we can... Yeah, pay to play is a pretty good one. The moon is definitely decent. And I'm going to hold off on any more. Did we have a cursed room? I don't think we did. Curseless room. Alright, yeah, no, we're good to go once we beat the boss. And of course he's flying, so we're probably not going to get a lot of splash damage from our item through, and this big fly is coming at me. All these flies. Luckily, most of them circle the Duke, but they come at you. And then they get you. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If I saw a fly that was like the size of my fist, I would not be appreciative of it running into me either. Yeah, our damage is not doing the best. Like, I know toxic splash will get us through for ground-based enemies, but we're feeling the lack of range, the lack of damage. You know, hopefully we get some decent luck draws with pills. You know, all the stats can be improved via pills. They can be lowered by pills, but we don't got to worry about that. All right, Duke's almost done. Oh, he gave us 2 hearts. 2 half hearts. How kind of him. Blue cap, HP, tears, shot speed. So the tears is nice. We got decent amount of HP. Neither of these are where I want to be. Like, Guppy's Paw could be useful, but not what I'm into. So let's try to... Maybe we deal with the Angel Goblin. That'd be cool. Just get enough for an arcade to spawn, and we're off. Definitely running behind. But I feel like we got more floors now, which is interesting. Pop the moon card. Ooh, we got a lot of money now. Which, can we get out of here? Yes, we can. Yeah, be a little... Oh, of course, and my cowardice punishes me again. But that's what I get. I don't think we lost our deal chance yet, but we're definitely going to want Spirit Heart. And Monkey Paw Curl. Because I just gave up our deal chance by taking damage. But we got a Spirit Heart for our trouble, so that's cool. That's Isaac for you. Isaac giveth and it taketh away. Then we get to take advantage of this rainbow poop. Very nice. And then let's see if we can get lucky. Because we got 30 coins, so that's cool. And we had 2 luck upgrades, but can't do crap with the slots. Yeah, but damage is hurting. Oh man. Wow, he got me twice. This trap's crazy. Don't like that. Heard a key drop, which is cool. Look at that. And then pay to play means we gotta pay. So, here's the thing about the Bibble. It insta-kills Mom. And that is worth its weight in many things. Not gold, perhaps, but at least calcium. You know, you can never have too much calcium. That's what my doctor says. He's a bone doctor. And he's not an osteo physician. He's a literal doctor made of bones. Chariot's nice. That's invincibility. You know what? I'm just gonna pop it because Fistula can be a problem. And of course, I didn't take effective use. I didn't make effective use of the whole chariot. But we got hearts. I'm not concerned as much as I should be. But no, I'm banking on the Bibble. Yeah, Pageant Boy is not the item we need. Still want to get our item room because we got to make it to Mom first. That's an important thing to remember. Skeleton key's nice, though. With pay to win, we don't need it much. Although, yeah, I think key beggars will accept skeleton keys as like an infinite key, which is pretty cool. And here is our item room. Oh man, wow, I can't believe I dodged all that. And then of course this guy gets me, but I'm gonna take those 3 silent, vampirism. Oh, damage up though, nice. I will, damage up is always appreciated. And now every couple of times we kill an enemy we'll get, you know, a little health recharge, which is nice. Wow, and more impressive dodging on my part. At least, you know, when it comes to oh, no. Not like this. This guy's literally repelling my tears. That's incredible. Oh man, that was just dumb. So I'm gonna quit while I'm behind. Gonna see if I can't get any lucky pill drops. Nope. Blow this up. Let's see what it does. Gives us 2 bombs. At least it gave us our bombs back. Alright, here's where we don't die. Good. Good job, me. Knew I could do it. I only doubted myself a little bit. I'm just gonna go to the next floor. Hopefully vampirism tears help us. Poor Isaac ate razor blade candy. Classic mistake. Why would you buy razor blade flavor? Here's an arcade. That's nice. So if we ever get some vamp procs, oh, there we go. Look at that. You can take effective use of the devil baby, demon child. Of course, you gotta not take damage first, which blowing yourself up, not a good way to not take damage, but this is some smart enemy AI. What the heck? I didn't see that was a trap chest. Which, effective use of the trap chest, I guess. Oh man, this is no good. But we got through it, amazingly. Alright, and a pill. Lockout. Good pill. Here's a bomber boy with a tinted rock, which is nice. Yeah, we'll give him some bombs. We'll be back, bomber boy. Thank you, vampirism. Dim bulb. Yeah, I don't know what that does. So, this might... Yeah, because that's going to be a speed up, so that's cool. So there you go. And the speed up will be nice. Wow, we're really fast. A little too fast. So there's our curse room. Not really any reason to worry about deal chance because we already took red heart damage. Another proc on the vampin'. We're vamping. What the heck? Too many spiders. But, you know, vampirism doesn't care if you're a spider, a fly, you know, a maiden from a Bram Stoker novel. Oh man, I thought I avoided him, but then he got me. I was gotten. Something rotten. But we got through it. You know, got another key, another coin. See what our item or shop is about. Ooh, spirit art, very nice. That's 1 plus 1 bomb free, which. Not bad, not bad. You know, is this... actually, let's go see... Let's check out the full room layout, because we still haven't gotten our item room, I don't think. Nope, we have not. It's right there. Oh, man. What happened there? No, free heart though, and then this is not that good of an item. Mom's pad, mass sphere. We kind of need the bibble for boss killing purposes. Did get our secret room though, which is cool. 2 bombs, I'll take it. got, you know, some more bombs to give this guy. What the heck, why not? Well, yeah, there we go. We can turn that into... Should we go for coins? Or should we go for... I mean, we're only going to get to... Demon Baby procs. Oh, but look at that. Gave us a spirit heart. Gave us 2 spirit hearts. Why, thank you. And it tears up. That's awesome. Okay. That's as much as we're going to risk it, but, you know, 3 spirit hearts definitely made it worth it. And, like, I'm tempted to go back for more. You know, we got 2 more hearts to give him. Now, could this be the reason we lose? Almost certainly. But it could also be the reason we win. Death. Look at that. Another spirit heart. And a mass damage card, which is awesome. Very useful. We got a couple of floors to go till we get through it, but I'm eager. I'm excited. Dark one. Scary. The Bibble. Alright. Cool boss. I bet it'd be a lot harder if we couldn't fly. And I bet it'd be a lot easier if you didn't take damage either. Oh, now it's dark. I understand why he's called the Dark One now. Range up. Well, I was asking for a range up earlier, but it's not necessarily what I had in mind. But that's cool. We're going down with 4 HP, 3 spirit hearts. I'm liking our chances. You know, maybe little Omen Baby will pay out. Let's see what these dice foretell. Look at that. Virus Touch. So we got another speed up. We're going very fast. And Virus Touch, you know, not the best when you can't make use of invulnerability, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And we're off. 4 floors down, 4 to go, it looks like. Which we might have a Mom's Heart fight in our future. Oh, this room stinks. Luckily, we don't need to come back here unless we want to go to that challenge room. Yeah. This room is worth a death card. Key. Let's make use of our range up, you know? I don't have to be so close to the enemies. Oh, they got me. I don't like this. At least they're, you know, staying close to each other. They all, like, went 4 separate spots and just, like, ganked me from every corner. Be over. But we got through it. Maybe. This is a slippery ghost. So this gives us 5 bombs and a little bit of, you know, splash room damage via those bombs. Oh, man. Dude. These guys got some range on them. Definitely drive rovers. Luckily, Gimpy is making our deal chances at least possible. That one was a little explosive. Oh, it just walked onto the trail. I mistook it for blood. I was a fool. Fool of a two-key. Yeah, these guys turn into bonies when they die, so... Oh, man. Watch out for the necks. Hey, do you got a floating head? No? Well, we got the next specs thing. More damage, which we gotta be a little careful if we want to try to get a deal chance with anything. Luckily, this is our boss fight. We can use the bibble, give us flight, make it a little bit easier. Use our bombs. Oh, but Gimpy provides. Oh man, just walked into that, didn't I? And there goes our deal chance. Not surprised. Just gonna try to live at this point, because I hate bosses that spawn a bunch of enemies. They always get me. And we got Consolation Prize, +1 to the lowest stat. Which... was probably damage. Unless it was shot speed. I hope it was damage. That'd be cool. We got a shop. Oh, idiot me. I meant to use our bibble. We are extremely fast. Here's Larry Jr. Easy enough. Toxic Trail. It's pretty good. Fistula. I do think it was damage, which is always nice. Like, when you get a damage up in Consolation Prize. Oh, man, that's not fun, though. It was a cool item. So let's see if we can't get another heart. Try to get down to our next floor with a chance, you know. Hopefully there's a spirit heart in our shop. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, I knew it. I knew this room would be too easy with just one enemy So we got the little Issac worms. Yeah, we got them. Here's the little fried bacon. You're not gold key. Gold key is funny. And of course we're fighting greed. But that means our next shop won't be a greed fight. Could be a super greed fight, but... But, man, I was really hoping for some health, and... Freak it, man. We're going to use the bibble. Still going to take stupid amounts of damage, though. Wow. Wow. Greed might kill me. It took so much damage from greed. And I am scared. I am afraid. Yeah, I knew it. I knew they were going to get me. I'm not good at this game just quite yet, but we had a fun run. Couldn't secure damage early on, and I just threw away so much health. I don't think our deal playing or blood bank machine using was a problem. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a longer one because we got a couple of losses in there, but I had a great time. I hope you did as well. Hug someone you love. I'm Oracle Zero. Thanks for watching.